It's my first time, and hopefully not my last, because it's one of the places I wanted to go on my bucket list. So far, I've seen a lot of stuff, and I'm looking forward to seeing a whole lot more. It's actually a very interesting story about if you have a dream, go after making it come true. So there's a young man named Motez who his dream was to work with me, and he never had one day of an acting job. He had read my book and he wanted to work with me. And so I connected with him, and literally he has no money, no nothing, and no ability to bring me out here. But he said he did know of a great teacher named Luke who'd like to introduce me to him. But he didn't know him. He went about actually just finding this person and said, I'd like you to meet Ivana Chubbuck. And he had just read my book. There's something about Luke that I said, this is a guy that should teach my technique because he's selfless. Because my technique's all about, it's not about worshiping me. Never do that because you can't learn when you're looking up. You can only learn when you feel like you're with somebody who understands you and really gets you and feels your pain. He was that kind of person. So I said, I want you to teach. Ultimately took the program that was in LA, came to LA and did that, and then created this whole wonderful event. 4 or 5 years, but you just never think in terms of the time it takes to do the work, believe and have faith that you can do it and you can accomplish anything, and you will. And I say that also, it's like I don't have a charmed life. I come from a violent childhood. My mother was mentally ill and physically and emotionally violent, and her father was a great guy, but he was knowingly wanting to be unaware of what was going on at home. I was an unprotected child. I took a lot of the pain and a lot of the stuff, and I almost died many times doing stupid stuff. And so I realized that when I decided to become an actor when I was 13, that most of the techniques I was learning were ways to open up the wound and sit in your wound. And that was really uncomfortable to me. So I felt I wanted to do something as I started getting older in my 20s. I said, I'm going to start taking these old techniques and using it to win with instead of being victimized by it. I've been in every country.
Yeah.
I've worked with the major Bollywood stars. I learned that people are people are people, and our needs are the same. The same traumas have happened to everybody. I'll say, how many people here have been a victim of sexual abuse? 60% of the hands will go up every place I go. And I'm using that as an example because it's such a very severe thing. Every group of people from every single culture, and I've been a part of so many various cultures, is that the same needs, the same loneliness. The beauty of acting from this technique is that relating to the vast majority. How do you become international as an actor or a director or writer? Is you write from the point of view of the human reality, because everybody relates to that. A great example of that is Parasite. Parasite is a Korean movie that was in Korean, but it won the best foreign film and the best American film because it was about something everybody can relate to. And the bottom line of that movie was about you do anything for family. It's relatable anywhere. She came to me because she stopped working. She had this very successful career and then it just stopped. And she assumed it was age. So I told her, I said, as long as you believe that, that's exactly what's going to come up. You are not going to work because of your age. But let's with blinders on, go after your objective, really want it, really need it, and make empowered choices that allow you and your audience, that your audience gets whatever you put out. They say, if she can do it, so maybe so can I overcome all these things. And she started putting that in her work, and just started booking and winning Tonys and Emmys and just everything that she touched turned to gold. It's a 20-year anniversary. Do you have enough new stuff to put in the 20-year anniversary edition? I said, do I have the new book is so much different.
Yeah.
And so if you read the old book, the new book is going to whoa, because it's like all these revelations I've had over 20 years. So the only issue at the time was time. But weirdly enough, God works in mysterious ways. And both strikes happened. There was 8 months, and all of a sudden I had time. So I just sat and wrote. And when I finished the second book, it was the day they signed I feel like I've given people a chance to have a way to work that will allow them to their dreams come true, create greatness in each individual person. I was having this conversation with someone the other day, and they were talking about wanting to do a documentary on me. And I say, my life isn't about me. My life is about making you great. And so what makes me the happiest is knowing that because of this book, beyond my lifetime, I'll be able to continue doing so. And so that's the legacy of my helping other people find their way to use the very things they thought would destroy them, but actually created greatness in them. I think every single time I work with people, something happens where they have a breakthrough, that they understand something more about themselves, that help them negotiate life better. Each and every time, a little moment, a big moment, it doesn't need to be an Oscar. It's like each time someone has a revelation that allows them to explore and be more curious about what the world has to give them. That to me is a very special moment. So they happen constantly. I think the only thing, because I feel like every day I keep achieving something. I'd like my book to be in more languages. It's like the original book is in 23 languages. The new book is already in 9 and only just came out in April. And there's a whole bunch of new countries that are coming at me. It will be coming out in Arabic in January. I want to spread the word of empowerment through the arts. That to me is everything.